Well, hello everyone. Welcome to Christy Iwuchukwu's Brilliance TV show. This is the show that we do every Monday at 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time again. 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. This is the show that we spotlight today's top business leaders, entrepreneurs, unique and most successful individuals. And guess what? This is where you come in because this show cannot exist without you. It's about your journey. It's about your story. It's about you sharing to impact lives. And today I am super excited to be joined by an expert on essential oil. But before I get to her, I want to remind you that on the 21st of this month, Women's Coaching Association is having their very first summit beginning from 10 a.m. to 3 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, 10 a.m. to 3 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. And on the 24th of this month, we are having our very first training. Again, on the 24th of this month, we're having our very first training for Women's Coaching Association. And that training will be held by one of the experts, Tanya Hoffman, the CEO and founder of Public Speakers Association. The training will be on how to turn strangers into a VIP, how to turn strangers into a VIP. And I want you to join me that day. Again, we have the summit on the 21st from 10 a.m. to 3 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, and that will be virtual, so you don't even have to leave home to be able to participate. And on the 24th, again, that will be virtual. We have our first training, and the training is on turning strangers into VIP clients, turning strangers into VIP clients. And I hope you join me. Listen, I am super excited to be introducing my next guest. My next guest today is Cassandra Mondesir, and she's going to be talking about the healing power of essential oil. That's right, the healing power of essential oil. So if you are there, I want you to grab your pen, grab anything you have to write with, invite someone else to share in this crucial information. Who is Cassandra? Cassandra is a mom, and a mom of four children, a wife, and she is a wellness advocate and a coach on essential oil. She has a degree in mass communication with major in television. Without further ado, please help me welcome my friend, Cassandra Mondesir. Cassandra, are you there?
Yes, I am. Thank you so much, Christy. I am so excited to be here with you this evening.
All right. You and I met actually, we met it back in April at Ruben's BBS training, Black Speakers training, right? And we've been connecting ever since. And you also you're a member of my Women's Coaching Association. And I am super, super, super grateful that you are a member, and I can't wait for us to continue this journey of business relationships. So
thank you.
Tell the people that don't know who you are, who is Cassandra? Can you tell us a little bit about you?
Yes, my name is Cassandra. I grew up in Evanston, Illinois, and I have two brothers and two sisters. And I graduated from Clark Atlanta University, where I majored in mass communications, and my concentration was television broadcasting. So that was my major in school, and now I currently work for a government contracting company, Abram Corporation, and on the side, I do my essential oils, and this is what I do. This is one of the things that I actually enjoy doing, talking about the benefits of essential oils and how they can really assist you in everyday life.
Awesome. So how did you get started on essential oil? How did you get started? Oftentimes we hear when somebody is already reached their destination, but we never get to hear how they got there. What was the journey like? What was that defining moment for you to get into
Well,
learning and teaching essential oil?
okay, well, how I got started in essential oils is I had a cousin of mine who had just had a baby, and my cousin had just had her baby, and she was dealing with a postpartum, and she started using essential oils, and she actually was able to get off medication within a few months of being on essential oils, and she shared that with me. And once she shared that with me, she actually sent me some oils, and I started using them on my children for just basic headaches, colds, coughs, just everyday things that we deal with. I started using essential oils to basically care for my kids. And I saw the great power in the essential oils and how they were really assisting them and really helping them. And so I just said, you know what, I want to share with other people and tell them how essential oils have benefited me as well as how it could benefit someone else. So that's how I actually got into essential oils.
Awesome, awesome. So, in this society, and basically all over the world, especially in our society now, most people have forgotten what it used to be. I know our ancestors, I wasn't born here, I was born and raised in Nigeria. And I know that they haven't always used Western medicine to cure themselves. But we've come to depend on Western medicine so much. So, how can someone win themselves from being so dependent on Western medicine? What we come to know as pills.
Well, the thing is, again, everything that I talk about is from experience. I have no medical background, but the thing that I can say is that I have turned my medicine cabinet, which used to be with pretty much over-the-counter medicine, to just essential oils for the most small issues to the more complicated issues. And I've seen how they work. So that's how come I know that I can share with others and telling them about how the benefits of the essential oils.
So if someone is listening to you now and that person doesn't know anything about essential oil, how can you begin to tell somebody who is not familiar with what essential oil is? What is essential oil?
Okay. Well, basically what essential oils are they're aromatic compounds that are found in plants. So every part of the plant is extracted, oil is extracted from every part of that plant. And then it's extracted and then put into the bottles that we have. But the most important part about essential oils is that you want to look for an essential oil that is therapeutic grade essential oils, because then you know it is the best quality essential oil, because it's not contaminated with any other toxins. It doesn't have any other chemicals or anything in them. And it's no waters, no fillers. So it is 100%. And that's the essential oils that I work with. That's what they are. They are 100% of what they are. And so that's how, that's how to look for a very good essential oil.
So in other words, you're saying there are different types of essential oil, that you have to really know which one is pure and which one is not. Is that correct?
Well, what I'm saying is that there are essential oils that we may find in stores that may say that they're 100%, but a lot of times they're not, because they have other things in them. They might be filled with other chemicals, or they're not 100% essential oils.
So how do we determine the 100%? Is there a specific way you can determine that?
Well, just like I said, you're looking for an essential oil that has therapeutic grade essential oil.
Great.
And the great thing about the essential oils that I use is that we have a third party that actually goes and makes sure that every drop of that essential oil is 100% of what it is.
Okay. Wow. I've used essential oil before, but until I started talking to you, I started learning about essential oil. I did not know that essential oil has a therapeutic power, healing power. I did not know that, but I've heard other people talk about this. They swear by use of essential oil, and that's why I love this conversation, because there may be other people out there that don't know much about essential oil and the power, the healing power of essential oil. So,
Mhm.
how have you been able to use this essential oil to heal yourself or your family or your clients?
Okay.
Can you
Well, go ahead. What were you?
can you elaborate, or can you share with us how have you been able to put this essential oil into use?
Okay. Well, there's three ways to use the essential oils. So the first way would be aromatically, and aromatically is you would use it through a diffuser, like the one that I'm using right now. It's this is a diffuser, and what you do is you put a few drops of the essential oil in the diffuser, and it purifies the air. And for example, for this evening, I was a little bit nervous coming on, so I put a few drops of peppermint to kind of boost my energy. So I have that energy to be on here right now talking. The second way would be to be topically, where you put a few drops on your hand and you can rub it behind your neck, down your back, on the bottoms of your feet, because when you actually apply them on the bottom of your feet, it goes right into your bloodstream.
Wow.
And so those are some ways, and you can also put it on the area of discomfort. So you could apply the oil to the area that's discomforting with the essential oils. And the last way is actually internally. So you can actually take a few drops, put into some water, and take it internally as well.
Wow.
So what I
did
do
not know
sometimes is
that.
sometimes if I have tea, if I'm feeling a little bit under the weather, I might take a few drops, put it in some warm water, drink it like tea, and just take it in.
So, how have you been able to spread the news? Because what we're talking about is really something that perhaps a lot of people do not know about, the healing power of essential oil.
Okay, well, I have been sharing it with everyone that I know when I come into contact with, my family, my friends, and I put it on. I have it on Facebook and things like that. So I've been sharing it, and I sometimes not everyone is so welcoming because they don't really understand it. They don't understand how it works. But once you start using it, I'm telling you, you will see the benefits. And that's, I know people might be hesitant, but it takes it's one thing at a time. It's a one step at a time to kind of go with the essential oils.
Can you tell the audience just an example, a few examples of what you can do with what kind of ailments that you can use essential oil for?
Okay, well, let's say you're very tired, you need some uplifting, an essential oil that you could probably use to kind of boost up your energy would be peppermint essential oil. Peppermint is an amazing oil. It's good for headaches. If you have any respiratory issues, it's a great essential oil to use. Another essential oil is frankincense. Frankincense is an essential oil that's been used for many, many years. Like you said, it's been used back in the times, and we've used it in my family's from Haiti. So we use, they use essential oils as well. And so, you can use it to really assist you. As frankincense is good for circulation. If you have any blemishes on your skin, it's a great essential oil to use for your skin. Let me see what else. Oregano is a really great essential oil to use if you're for antibiotic. Instead of using an antibiotic, it's like it works just like an antibiotic.
Wow. Now I hear the essential oil is really good uh, for depression. Do you know? Can you share with us about that?
Yes, you can use different essential oils to assist you if you're dealing with um, See, I have to be careful how I use certain things.
No,
I
I
don't, I
understand
don't
that.
want
We're putting a disclaimer in
if you're
everything
feeling
we say.
exactly, if you're feeling down, you need some uplifting. Peppermint again is an essential oil that you can use. Lavender is also a really good essential oil to use for sleeping. You know, if you're having issues with sleeping. So the list goes on.
I hear what you're saying because in this kind of business, you always have to put, I am not a medical doctor. And we are not a medical doctor. We are speaking from the point of usage of natural medicine. And that's
Right.
what we're talking about today. So let me ask you then, as far as what is your experience in the use of essential oil? As far as the people that you use it for, you help with their acceptance in the use of essential oil. Do you
Okay.
find a lot of hesitance because of lack of knowledge, or what?
Well, I do see that sometimes people do have some hesitation to trying it, but when they do try it, I've had people that I have clients that have used it and they heard that what the essential oils can do, and then once they try it and they actually see the benefits of what I was telling them, then they're more excited. And I've had clients that have had issues with their skin, where they had problems, dryness on the skin, marks on the skin, and they use the essential oils and they now see great benefits from that. So, and another one, exactly, of feeling low and down. That was another one of my clients that was dealing with that, and now from using the essential oils has seen a big change in her temperament and her mood, because the essential oils also help with your mood.
Wow, I did not know that. Actually, um, the, as I'm listening to you talking about the healing power of the essential oil, just like I was telling you earlier, it really is one of the areas that people don't have the knowledge of, the power of the healing power of essential oil. And it's only through your spreading of the knowledge, helping other people, that this information will get to be spread around and people will be able to use it. So, this opportunity is for you to really talk about how can someone get to work with you.
Okay. Well, I can give you my information, and you can because everybody's is dealing with something different, and I like to individually assess each person that I speak to kind of get an idea of what to kind of gear them towards and what would benefit them and their ailments. So I could give them my phone number, and is that okay to go on and give
Yes,
them?
go ahead and give
Okay,
them
so the
their
number.
contact information.
Okay, my contact.
Anything else you want to tell them?
Okay, my contact information, my phone number is 786-554-9834. And you can also find me on Therapeutic Wellness, which is on Facebook, or my personal page, which is under my name, Cassandra Mondesir. And those are some of the ways that you can get online in contacting me.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
Okay, the thing that I wanted to say is that, using essential oils, it's great to use essential oils, but also you need to also realize the foods that you eat and how you take care of your body all work together in one. So, to have the essential oils working for you, you have to not only use them, but also make sure that everything else is also aligned well as well.
You're absolutely right, because we are what we eat, for sure. And if we want wellness, it will be a total wellness, total taking care of our body, self-care, total self-care. Otherwise, whether you're using the essential oil or you're taking medicine, the whole purpose will be defeated. And so, audience, before we end this conversation, I just want to remind everyone that on the 21st of July this month, we are having the summit for the virtual summit for Women's Coaching Association. Women's Coaching Association. And for you to become a member, I would love for you to become a member of that association. You can go over to womenscoachingassociation.com, women's with an S, coachingassociation.com, and you can find all the information for you to sign up and the benefits of that association. So what is Women's Coaching Association? Women's Coaching Association is really a supportive platform for coaching professionals to work together, collaborate, network, and learn from each other in a non-threatening environment. So whether you are a new person getting into coaching, this is a place for you. And whether you have been coaching for quite a while, this is also a place for you because you get to share your knowledge with other people as well. So I am so looking forward to connect with all of you coaches out there. Please go over to womenscoachingassociation.com, womenscoachingassociation.com. And on July 24th, we're also having our training, the training on how to turn strangers into VIP clients. How to turn strangers into VIP clients. And I cannot wait for you to join us on that day. Cassandra, we come to the end. Is there any final thoughts from you?
Well, I would like to again thank you for this opportunity to be on here and share something that I'm truly passionate about right now. And I'm just trying to spread the word and touch as many lives as I can. And thank you for that opportunity.
Absolutely. I can't wait to see you again in person so we can hang out. We didn't get to do that last April, but hopefully if we meet again at the training, we get to hang out. And we're having our first conference next year. We haven't decided the destination, but we're having our first conference next year, and I hope you can join us then. So I thank you so much for taking the time to be a guest on the show, and I look forward to working with you as a member of Women's Coaching Association.com. Thank you so much for being a member, and thank you for being a guest today.
Thank you.